So top of the hour, let's get you the update coming in because the impact of the Iran war, 33 days that have now been marked and is now leaving as far as when it comes to feeling the pinch and global consequences because India too in a way has been impacted. A sharp hike that has now been reported in commercial LPG prices from the 1st of April, which is today. Now, Indian Oil has increased the price of 19 kg commercial cylinder by 195.50 rupees, taking the total cost to above 2,000 rupees. The steep price comes amid a surge in global oil rates driven by tensions in West Asia and concerns over the supply disruptions. This hike is also expected to hit businesses the hardest, especially when it comes to restaurants and small enterprises that rely heavily on commercial LPG. Now, with fuel costs rising, the pressure is also building on operational expenses and could soon reflect on higher prices for consumers as well. Well, that seems to be as far as in Delhi, at least when it comes to the price of the 19 kg commercial LPG cylinder, that has been increased by over 195 rupees, and now the retail cost is around 2,078 rupees. This is a major development that has now taken place, and the prices for 5 kg mini cylinders has also gone up, while 19 kg commercial cylinders have seen a steeper hike, ranging from 195 to 218 rupees. So this is a revision of rates that has now taken place. Shivam, good morning. The impact is very much there and visible.
Good morning, Amita. And indeed, yes, the impact will be visible in the upcoming days on the pocket of the consumer as well. For now, while the numbers have been increased for the commercial cylinder, as what we have been given to understand, as you rightly mentioned, over 195.50 rupees has been increased, which takes the margin, which takes the rate in Delhi to over 2,000 rupees. And plus when it comes to cities like Bangalore and Kolkata, it is going to over 2,200 rupees as well. And we have seen this especially coming at the time when there has been a serious crunch of these cylinders being reported at various restaurant, eateries and hotels. But now with the increase in price, it is expected that eventually the burden will also come on the consumers who will be eating out. But having said that, we've also got to mention that when it comes to the domestic LPG cylinder, their price have been remain untouched. It has been just almost a parallel at what happened during the excise policy as well, when the government said that we are taking the brunt and we will not let the end consumer to suffer directly. In this case also, when we look at the first look, the price of domestic LPG cylinder has not been increased, but when it comes to the commercial cylinder, their price has increased, and the operation
so far, because since the outbreak of the war, the global oil prices have climbed to nearly 50%. Largely, that is now driven by the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, which is a critical conflict-torn energy corridor. And this disruption in the supply chain has coupled with the hike in oil prices compelled by the state-owned companies to also revise the rates of commercial LPG cylinders in India. Now, while this hike that impacts commercial sector, including hotels and restaurants and industries, domestic consumers for now have been spared for the time being. Well, those are the updates. In the meantime, let's also talk about commercial LPG prices that has been hiked, where the Ministry of Petroleum has now issued a latest statement saying that your kitchen comes first, and that remains the government's top priority, saying that the domestic consumers have been protected by the government and the prices of commercial LPG is deregulated. So prices that has been revised normally on a monthly basis, and the start of the month today being the 1st of April as well. So we are looking at these revisions that has now taken place, and the ministry itself has now come out with a statement where they say that commercial LPG consumption is less than at least 10%, but domestic LPG prices have now remained unchanged. So what are we looking at? Major oil companies, including Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, Hindustan Petroleum, they revise these rates on the 1st of every month. That is factoring international benchmarks and currency exchange rates as well. Pragya, good morning. What is now coming across on part of the government saying that as much as possible, the government is doing to ease the burden on common man?
Well, Amita, the government has, reassured the people of the country that there is no increase in domestic LPG prices, and also has ensured that domestic consumers remain fully protected. There is not going to be any change in household LPG prices. But as far as commercial LPG is concerned, it is deregulated and also market linked. In fact, the Saudi contract price also decides the commercial LPG price. So, in a way, government has no hold over the pricing of that particular commercial LPG. And as far as commercial LPG is deregulated, market prices are revised in line with the global trend. Its consumption accounts for less than 10% of the total LPG used in the country. This is an explanation that has come from the Ministry of Petroleum. And, time and again, they're also saying that even if you are saying that the commercial LPG prices are increased, we are trying to ensure that this is a market-driven price. Government has no role to play in that, but consumption also of commercial LPG is less than 10%. So, the common people don't have to worry about anything, as there is not going to be any change in household LPG prices. Despite the fact that there are significant under recoveries being borne by all marketing companies. And we all know that the oil marketing companies are bearing a lot of losses, part of which has been compensated by the government, but still they are under, a lot of under recoveries they are bearing right now. Having said that, there is another update that has come from Minister of Petroleum, that there is no increase in petrol and diesel prices as well.
Pragya, just cutting you short there because we'll be just getting to that breaking update. But first up, we want to put out the statement by the ministry itself, what it has been now saying as far as the commercial LPG prices being hiked. And the Petroleum Ministry has now issued a statement. It says that the prices of commercial LPG cylinders used by industries and hotels are deregulated and market determined and revised normally on a monthly basis. Their consumption is less than 10% of the total LPG which is consumed in the country. Now, April 1st price increase in commercial cylinder price is due to 44% surge in the Saudi contract price, and this has now been said because the LPG supplies are stuck at the Strait of Hormuz. The ministry further says that in line with the commitment that Prime Minister has made, that domestic consumer continues to be comprehensively protected. The domestic 14.2 kg cylinder at 913 rupees, the price remain unchanged. And PMUY beneficiary price is at 613, and this price also remains unchanged. At current prices, OMCs that are incurring under recovery at 380 per cylinder. Cumulative losses by end May will reach approximately over 40,000 crore, and last year also out of total losses of 60,000 crore, rupees 30,000 crore were absorbed by oil PSUs and 30,000 crore by the government of India in order to insulate the Indian citizen from high international LPG prices. So they are now been saying that as far as your kitchen is concerned, it is our priority because domestic consumers have been protected so far. Now this is in contrast to the turbulent when it comes to the LPG market. Petrol and diesel prices remain frozen across the country. This is the second breaking update coming in of yet another clarification by the Oil Ministry on petrol and diesel prices as well, where it has also clarified that regular petrol and diesel prices, the fuel that India runs on, remain unchanged. That is currently, when we speak of in Delhi, 94.77 rupees per litre and 87.67 rupees per litre. Now with global petroleum prices, that has also gone up by nearly 100% in the last 1 month. Hina, even PSU OMCs are also under heavy pressure, under recoveries as well. But this seems to be, when it comes to the clarification that is now coming in, and it is much needed because that will avoid the spread of any rumors of fear-mongering.
Well, absolutely. If you look at what the oil ministry has said carefully, then, the devil is in the detail, because here they are acknowledging that the global petroleum prices have gone up by 100% in last 1 month. But the oil marketing companies here in India have not really passed on this burden to the consumers like you, me and our viewers. And it should have ideally happened, because just like jet fuel prices, even petrol and diesel prices are actually, not regulated by the government. They are regulated by the market. So it's market that determines the prices of petrol and diesels when it comes to the oil marketing companies. So, despite that, despite a 100% surge in global petrol prices, the oil marketing companies in India have not really passed on that burden. The the petrol prices, like the oil ministry is saying, has remained unchanged in the country at 94 rupees and 77 paise per litre. In Delhi, as far as diesel prices are concerned, they also remain unchanged at 87.67 per litre in Delhi. And it's largely because of this big decision that the government had taken last week in terms of the excise duty. How the government is trying to absorb the shock right now to cushion people like you and me, across India. But the point is, for how long can this really sustain? Because if the war continues for a prolonged period, then eventually the price rise will have to be passed on to the consumer. However, in the statement, the government has also mentioned that there has been a revision in the prices of premium petrol variants.
Yes.
Now, if you want premium quality petrol, then be ready to pay out more, because on that front there is no support, no intervention that has happened from the government side.
Right, and that had been increased before, but as far as this latest clarification that is coming in from the Petroleum Ministry, they say that these decisions are in line with what Prime Minister's commitment has been to protect the Indian citizens from soaring international prices. Hina, thank you very much for that update. But looking at the other hand, air travel, that is also set to become even more expensive as West Asia conflict drives a sharp surge in ATF, which is the aviation fuel prices across India. ATF rates have also shot up significantly, with the prices now crossing nearly 1.04 lakh per kiloliter, while Mumbai is nearing 98,000 per kiloliter. Let's talk about this with Arunil. Arunil, good morning. The aviation turbine fuel, or ATF, or jet fuel, has crossed 2 lakh rupees per kiloliter mark, and this is happening for the first time in India amid the surge in global crude oil prices.
Well, that is right. Aviation turbine fuel, also known as ATF in the aviation language, has seen a surge of more than 114% in India. But what we also get to know is that a cap-in has been put up by the Oil and Petroleum Ministry. Yes, for international travel, any customer or any flyer wanting to travel abroad will have to shell out this entire amount. That is more than 100% of the ATF that is seen an exponential growth because of the war that is happening in West Asia. But for domestic travel on the ATF or the jet fuel prices, there is a capping of 25% being put up by the Oil and Petroleum Ministry. So as Hina was also pointing out, the government is willing to absorb that increase in surge of jet fuel prices by reducing its excise duty. In fact, we also understand that Mr. Ram Mohan Naidu, the Civil Aviation Ministry, is in talks with the chief ministers of different states in India to basically convince these state governments to reduce their VAT on the jet fuel prices as well. If that VAT is reduced, then further relaxation can also be given to the customers by the airline companies. So as Hina was pointing out, that how because of the surge or exponential growth in the crude oil prices, it has a bearing on the jet fuel prices or the ATF as well, which in a way impacts the cost of the ticket. The government of India is trying its best. At least the domestic travel is not seeing a massive rise in ticket fare. With respect to international travel is concerned, it is expected to become more costlier now, Amita.
Yes, because this is now been attributed when it comes to, for the first time in India, amid a surge in global crude oil prices that is linked to the West Asian conflict. And as of this morning, what is being said in trade, Brent crude seems to be hovering over the $105 per barrel mark, while WTI crude has been hovering over $102 per barrel mark. Both has gone over 1%, and this seems to be the sustained increase in crude prices that has directly pushed up aviation fuel costs, which are linked to international benchmarks. Arunil continues to be with us because what has now been said on part of the government, which is now moved to cushion the impact of soaring global fuel prices on air travel. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas says that ATF prices linked to international benchmarks were expected to spike by over 100% from the 1st of April, which is today, amid the Strait of Hormuz crisis and volatile global energy markets. However, to protect domestic passengers, the PSU oil companies, in consultation with the Civil Aviation Ministry, have passed on only partial staggered hike of 25%, around rupees 15 per litre to airlines. Now, international routes, however, will bear the full increase in line with global pricing, and this move now aims to limit the impact on airfares, even as the aviation sector seems to be navigating a period of intense global uncertainty. So what does the Civil Aviation Minister now say? How prepared is the government for a long-term planning and measure? Let's put that out, because this is what the minister has been saying. With ATF prices in India deregulated since 2001 and revised monthly based on international benchmarks facing extraordinary pressure due to global energy disruptions and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, a steep increase of over 100% was anticipated from the 1st of April. He says that in this challenging context, the decision by PSU oil marketing companies under the Ministry of Petroleum in consultation with the Ministry of Civil Aviation to implement only a partial and staggered increase of 25%, which is 15 rupees per litre for domestic airlines, is both pragmatic and forward-looking, while ensuring that foreign routes bear the full market-aligned price. Now, he says that he is grateful to the Prime Minister and also to the Petroleum Minister for this timely and considerate intervention on ATF pricing, because this calibrated approach will help shield passengers from sharp fare increases and will ease the burden on domestic airlines and support the continued stability of the aviation sector at this crucial juncture. So this seems to be what the government has been planning, that little by little we are looking at this increase that has been happening. However, as far as domestic LPG cylinders are concerned, that has not been touched. But aviation fuel is something that what we are now looking at the impact that has now come in from the Petroleum Ministry to the Civil Aviation Ministry, where the government seems to have, in a way, cushioned the impact of soaring global fuel prices on air travel as well. And the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas says that ATF prices that are linked to international benchmarks were already expected to spike over 100% from the 1st of April itself. So what are we looking at, Arunil, really? Because global jet fuel prices have nearly doubled within a month, and that has underlined when it comes to the shock that is now facing the aviation sector.
Well, to simplify for our viewers, Amita, why it is happening? Because the crude oil prices have risen exponentially because of the war that is happening in West Asia. Because of that, the global jet fuel prices or the aviation turbine fuel prices have shot up very exponentially, very dramatically, or drastically, one can say. And the reason for that is because of that, the fuel prices or the airfare is expected to rise extremely in a very sharp account. With respect to international travel is concerned, the government is saying that the entire percentage of increase, that is more than 114% of increase that has been seen in the ATF prices, aviation turbine fuel, will be incurred on or will be applied on international travel. But when it comes to domestic travel is concerned, a capping of only 25% increase or hike is been made by the Oil and Petroleum Ministry, which basically is acting in connivance or in tandem with the oil companies operating in India. This is expected to give a kind of a partial relief to flyers or consumers who are
ATF is
wanting
among
to...
the largest cost components for airlines, typically accounting for nearly 40% of the operating expenses, and a sharp increase usually translates into higher airfares and pressure on margins, and that seems to have been considered by the government of India. For the moment, thank you very much, Arunil, for joining us here on the broadcast.